For Schoolsfirst Financial Corner. Love when Tammura comes in. Love when anybody comes in from Schoolsfirst. You guys are all so nice.
Me especially.
But Tammura especially, from the Fruitridge Branch. She's the manager out there, right up the street from us. You guys are doing great things. Welcome in.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to be here. I always have such a good time.
It's great, isn't it? Now we have gigantic soccer balls around. You know, you're on our special
everything
show.
I have, not to just jump on that right now.
Are you a soccer fan?
Not necessarily. No, I watch it, but I wouldn't say I'm a fan.
Right, but World Cup. You know, the women are in it. We all got to watch it tonight again at 6 o'clock right here. Okay, so enough of that. Now let's talk about this. When you're in college, it's good to kind of start your finances right there, learn about finances when you're in college, all right? So I started when I was in college, try to learn, and now I've been out of college a long time, I still really haven't learned. But this is tough, you know, it's a tough thing to do, so why is it so important to learn there?
So just like you said, you have to build those foundational habits, right? And what a perfect time to do so while your expenses are still kind of on the lower side. You know, you don't have all those life commitments yet. And, you know, recent studies say that over 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck and aren't able to put money aside in savings. So it's really important to establish those healthy spending habits, healthy financial habits early on.
Got it. Okay.
College is a perfect time because you're going to be getting stuff thrown at you left and right.
Always. Okay, well, all right, what's the first step? What's the first step that a college student should do?
For anybody, right, is to create a budget. I know we always preach that on the show, right? Budget. But for college students, it's really important to create a budget and break it into 3 different segments. So the first is your absolutely necessity items. So that's like your rent, right? Your tuition, the things that you have to pay. Look at those. Those you have no flexibility with those.
Right.
Then kind of write down your next, which are your necessities that have a little bit of flexibility. So your food, right? We were speaking about food earlier. Your food, your gas, those are things you can bargain shop, you can cut back on, shop sales, things like that. So that's another column you need, but you have flexibility. And then there's the fun stuff, right? Your concerts, your vacations, your night out with the friends, whatever that looks like. That's the stuff that's great to do, and I think a necessity in some capacity, but not when you're limited on your budget. Those are the times you may have to learn to say no to some of those extra
stick to the budget. Learn to say no, which I did not say no a lot because I was telling you, like it's late night, you're in college, you're in the whatever it is, you're hungry, someone says I'm going to run out and get a sub sandwich or some pizza, you're like, all right, I'll go. And then suddenly my budget is blown, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I don't know what to do. That's tough. All right, using a credit card. This is a great place to start when you get a credit card when you're in college. I remember I got my first one, they sent me something, I'm in.
I feel like I had mine in my mailbox right when I turned 18.
Isn't that wild? Right? They just give you one, right? So you need to be careful with that, right?
Yeah, so credit card, it's really great. We have to have credit. We speak about that all the time. A credit card is a really great way to establish credit, but they can snowball kind of out of control very quickly. And so it's really important that you are building a savings so you don't have to rely on credit. And if you do have to rely on credit, make sure you're only spending what you need and that you can pay that balance off month to month so you don't have a balance that's carrying over, incurring interest, and then getting to a point where it's hard to handle.
Yeah, well, I mean, it sounds sort of easy to just say create that, but how do they make the college students make these choices, make the good choice?
They have to learn, right? That's what we're here to do. You can get a lot of financial information. Start with a budget. Make sure in that budget you are also paying into your savings account so that you don't have to rely on that credit. A good thing to remember with student loans too are a really great way to build credit, but you don't have to use all of the loans that you were approved for. So try to make sure you're only accepting the money that you need for school because they usually give you a little extra and it's very tempting, but you're going to have to pay that back and you're going to have to pay interest on it. So limit.
Yes. Okay, it's tough for college. It's for anybody, but college students too to be frugal, and really try to really lower the expenses. It's hard to do. You're out there. Maybe somebody, your roommate, or you're in college, or somebody's got something nicer, this or that, and you kind of want to keep up. It's tough to do those things, right?
Yes, I think at any age, it's really tough to do those. We always look at what everybody else has and want it ourselves. But there are a lot of opportunities out there for student discounts, so that's something that students can look into. Car insurance, some movie tickets. The key is you have to do research to find what offers discounts to you as a student. That includes your banking. Make sure you're not paying any fees for your account or ATM usage. And look for opportunities for scholarships because scholarships will greatly take away from how much you have to borrow for your education.
Because they will pay.
Because they will pay.
If you get that scholarship, they will pay. It's free money. Yes, you pay for my education, right? That's how that works. Tammura, so awesome that you came in, by the way.
Thank you.
And I would give you that soccer ball, but we need it for the rest of the show.
I know. I'm going to go to Amazon and see how I can find one.
Yeah, and then you can grab one. Cool. All right, great. There you go. She is Tammura Beaver right there. You can go check it out. Over 70 locations throughout the California area. There's the phone number, schoolsfirstfcu.org. Good information as always.